Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's been making headlines and causing quite a stir among international students and workers, especially those from India. Canada has recently introduced new visa policy changes that could impact tens of thousands of foreign nationals, including students and workers. These changes, which came into effect in February 2025, grant Canadian border officials significant discretionary powers to alter visa statuses, reject applications, and even revoke permits. For many, this has created a wave of uncertainty, particularly for the large Indian student population in Canada. In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about these new policies, how they might affect you, and what steps you can take to navigate these changes. So grab a notebook, sit back, and let's get started. What are the new visa policy changes? Let's start by understanding what these new visa policy changes are all about. In February 2025, Canada introduced amendments to the Immigration and Refugee Protection Regulations. These changes give border officials extensive discretionary powers to alter the visa status of students, workers, and migrants at any time. Here is what this means in practical terms: rejection or cancellation of temporary resident documents. Border officials can now reject or cancel electronic travel authorizations (ETAs) and temporary resident visas (TRVs) if they determine it necessary. Denial or revocation of work and study permits. Officials have the authority to deny work permits and student visas, even after they've been issued. They can also revoke these permits if they believe the individual won't leave Canada once their authorized stay expires. Increased scrutiny at ports of entry. Individuals whose permits are rejected will be stopped at the port of entry and sent back to their home country. If a visa or permit is revoked while someone is already in Canada, they'll receive a notice to leave by a specified deadline. These changes have introduced a significant level of uncertainty for foreign nationals, particularly international students and workers. And with India being one of the largest sources of international students in Canada, this policy shift is expected to have a major impact on the Indian community. Now, let's talk about how these changes are affecting international students. Canada has long been a top destination for students worldwide, and Indian students make up a significant portion of this group. In fact, there are currently over 4.2 lakh Indian nationals enrolled in higher education programs in Canada. For these students, the new regulations bring several challenges: uncertainty toward visa status, with border officials having the power to revoke study permits. Students face the risk of being asked to leave the country unexpectedly. This creates immense stress, especially for those who have invested time, money, and effort into their education. Financial losses. One of the biggest concerns is the lack of clarity around financial reimbursements. If a student's visa is revoked, will they be reimbursed for tuition fees, loans, or rent already paid? As of now, there's no official information on this, leaving students in a precarious position. Closure of the Student Direct Stream SDS program. Adding to the challenges is Canada's decision to close the Student Direct Stream SDS program in November 2024. The SDS program allowed students to expedite their visa applications by demonstrating financial capability upfront. Its closure has made it more difficult for Indian students to secure study permits. For many students, these changes have turned their dreams of studying in Canada into a source of anxiety and uncertainty. Impact on foreign workers. It's not just students who are affected. Foreign workers are also feeling the impact of these new policies. Canada is home to thousands of temporary foreign workers, many of whom are from India. These workers play a crucial role in various sectors, including healthcare, IT, and construction. Here is how the new regulations are affecting them. Risk of permit revocation. Work permits can now be revoked if border officials believe the worker won't leave Canada after their authorized stay. This creates uncertainty for workers who rely on their permits to support themselves and their families. Financial and emotional strain, like students, workers face the risk of financial losses if their permits are revoked. Many have taken out loans or made significant investments to secure their jobs in Canada. The possibility of being asked to leave unexpectedly adds emotional and financial strain. Impact on families. For workers with families in Canada, the stakes are even higher. A revoked permit could mean uprooting their entire family and returning to their home country, often at short notice. Why these changes were introduced? So, why did Canada introduce these changes? The Canadian government has stated that these measures are part of a broader effort to curb migration and ensure that temporary residents leave the country once their authorized stay expires. Here are some of the key reasons behind the policy shift. Addressing governors, there's been growing concern about individuals overstaying their visas, which puts pressure on Canada's immigration system and resources. Managing population growth, Canada has seen a significant increase in its population due to immigration. These changes aim to manage this growth and ensure that immigration levels are sustainable. Protecting job opportunities for Canadians by tightening visa regulations. The government hopes to prioritize job opportunities for Canadian citizens and permanent residents. While these reasons may make sense from a policy perspective, the changes have created significant challenges for foreign nationals who rely on temporary visas to study and work in Canada. How to navigate these changes? If you're an international student or worker in Canada, or planning to move there, here are some steps you can take to navigate the said changes. Stay informed. Keep up to date with the latest immigration news and policy changes. Follow official sources like Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, IRCC, for accurate information. Ensure compliance. Make sure you're fully compliant with the terms of your visa or permit. This includes maintaining valid documentation, adhering to work or study conditions, and ensuring you have a clear plan for leaving Canada once your authorized stay ends. Seek legal advice. If you're unsure about how these changes affect you, consider consulting an immigration lawyer or consultant. They can provide personalized guidance and help you understand your options. Explore alternative pathways if your current visa or permit is at risk. Explore other immigration pathways, such as applying for permanent residency or switching to a different type of visa. Prepare for contingencies. Have a backup plan in case your visa or permit is revoked. This could include saving funds, exploring job opportunities in your home country, or considering other study destinations. And there you have it, everything you need to know about Canada's new visa policy changes and how they might impact international students and workers. While these changes have created uncertainty, it's important to stay informed, proactive, and prepared. Whether you're already in Canada or planning to move there, understanding the new regulations and taking the right steps can help you navigate this challenging situation. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Let us know in the comments if you've been affected by these changes or if you have any questions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.